So it is like November in the game, and snow has started to fall and stuff. But we need to go on a trip. What's my information here? Fortunately, it's like over 2 pages, I think. Not like 2 pages of information. It's just the way it's spaced down. Let me see if I can enter this onto 1 page. Hold on. There we go. Now I can see it all on 1 page. So yeah, basically this is life 13, and we've been alive for a while, and I want to do some car stuff, but cause she's a mechanic. So there is fuel in here somewhere. Also I gotta take some food and shit with me. I haven't fully packed yet for this adventure. Hey Melvin, welcome in. Just playing for fun or playing some challenge. Playing for shits and giggles mostly. Kind of learning how to play, but I also don't have my little sign up at the moment that says like not to spoil shit. Hold on. What did I have? It was something like, I don't know, it was like don't spoil shit, I think was literally it. How do I spell shit? Hold on. My brain's not there yet. It's fine. There we go. I gotta put that on YouTube too. Yeah, no, I'm not doing like any challenge or anything like that for Project Zomboid. I'm still pretty new to it. I have spent some time playing. I have got some fundamentals down and stuff, but like I haven't done much. Hold on, let's pin that. There we go. There. Yeah, no, I haven't done too much. I'm just going out to get some car parts and stuff because I've basically fully randomized my person every time I come in, right? So yeah, this time around we got hard of hearing, and she's now got high weight because I keep feeding her lard and oil and butter, so and sugar, just packs of sugar. I don't have much food here anymore. We had a lot of supplies, but one of the updates. Sorry, my voice is being croaky. Hold on. One of the updates took away my generators and a whole bunch of my supplies. Just deleted it out of my house. So I had a lot of stuff, food included, but I don't have that. I haven't had many lives. I had one builder mode, and then I had one like adventure mode or whatever the fuck the next one up is, and then we've had this one, and then I got up to life 8. I think she died, and I swapped over to a new game, and then I played that for like a stream, and then promptly accidentally fucking deleted it. So we're back to this one, and yeah, we're up to life 13. But like I have some stuff. It's just that I can't kind of get any, like I'm not progressing with my skills much. I've had some glitches with 42 as well, which have kind of caused me to have to figure out how to do something differently. Like when I couldn't boil rags, it wouldn't let me. It was a glitch for like a couple of weeks. I had to learn how to sterilize rags with alcohol instead. Stuff like that. Little annoying stuff like that. I also get distracted while I'm driving and talking and shit, and end up smashing into trees. So many of my cars here are not in the best condition. But I'm going to go out on an adventure with this one soon. I just need to figure out where I can fit the gas can in here. Hold on. Yeah, let me in the car. Okay, I might have room on maybe the 4th seat. Perhaps. We'll see. We'll see what fits where. Yes, I'll have this on in the background. If you have some questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, no, if I have questions and stuff, I always make sure to make it really obvious that I'm asking. I'm glad I asked first. I have about 400 hours in Zomboid. I got no fucking clue what I've got. I could check, but I'm too lazy to do that shit. Like, I've been playing since Christmas, but it's only been like once a week on average, for like 3 to 4 hours on like a Friday. That's kind of it, sort of thing. And yeah, a lot of the stuff that I've got, I've lost because updates. And yes, generator in the house. I had two. I had over here where I've got my big duffly bag thingies here. I had a red one and a blue one, and they had full fuel. It wasn't for the purpose of running them in the house. I didn't even know if I could pick them up and move them with fuel in them. That's not something I need answered. I'll figure that out eventually. But they were both empty. I brought them into house from wherever. They were in great condition. Like one of my first few people got that book, magazine, whatever, that allows me to do the, what is it? To use them. Hold on, I need to sneeze. There we go. That solves that problem. Yeah, I read the magazine or whatever, the skill book thing that allows me to use them, but then that disappeared and I haven't found another one since. And I was kind of on my way initially up to what I suspect might be a school or a university. I don't know for sure, right? It was all the way up here. I don't want confirmation either, just out of interest. But I was on my way up to here because that looks very much like a school. Very similar to this building. But I got stuck at a fence and I was walking along that for ages until night fell. And I just walked into a horde and I got eaten. So then we had a couple of lives spent trying to find my way back up to me and there was also some like zombies here that had some good shit on them that I wanted. So I had to get that as well. So we went on an adventure and everything all around here. And that wasn't very fruitful. It just mostly wasted some fuel, but I had a car that was broken down up here as well that I had to bring home. And yeah, that's basically what's been happening with that. But yeah, I'm kind of, where are we going? We're going down into town. There's a few cars around here that should be where the trailer was. I should be able to remove that. There should be a couple of cars parked around here that I can harvest some parts from, I hope. That might be in good quality. So that's where I'm headed today, hopefully. Spoiler, but the generator that's in the house can kill you. That is kind of a spoiler because, you know, I didn't ask for the information. But, yeah. Now, I'm aware that you're not supposed to have it in a house, in an enclosed space and shit. But please don't, be forthcoming with in-game information and stuff because, I'll figure that shit out as I come to it, you know. Quite a bit of exploring more than most people. Well, I've also gone down to this other town too. I went down here. We spent ages down here. I also found a house that glitched out. I went into it. The fucking doors and windows, the buttons to press or even just to click on, fucking didn't work. I had to have somebody help me fucking god mode out of the fucking room to escape. So that was horrible. I also found sheep. There was some sheep in town. Hey, Raver, the fuck you up to? But yeah, there's a couple of nice cars down here. There's a couple here that are specifically mint. I'd like to bring home, but I don't want to break their window. Although I recently learnt that I can uninstall Windows and get into cars that way. So I might be able to do that. But even then I don't have a key. So I need hot wiring, which I've been kind of working towards for fucking ages. There's also a really nice car. Where was it? Where the fuck was that? Oh yeah, down here. There's this olive green, beautiful van here. It's just perfect. I want that. But I can't get into it. Same reason. Similar. There's another car over here. Another van as well. I don't know why I put a door on that. I saw that before and I don't remember. I'm guessing there's a locked room. I don't know. I'm using some of the keys and shit, but I remember this and that, but I don't remember everything. So I ate the kimchi. Nice. Was it good? Also, a special question, can you draw on the map or can you only use those icons? I'm pretty sure I think you can only use the icons. Because I've fucked around with this, but like with anything, if you're good enough, if you're good enough with like symbols, you can make like a drawing. Like I've seen people in like fucking, was it it's not Call of Duty, it's Counter-Strike. I've seen people edit like gun skins and like icon maps and stuff like that to look like full drawn images and stuff from just, yeah, standalone images and stuff. So yeah, I imagine people can do it. I also had a full fridge of food, by the way, and it disappeared with the glitch or the update or whatever happened. I know she's starving. I've packed some chips. We've got some water. Got a couple of batteries. I've got a crowbar. I need to leave the tin outside. I've got a hose and I've got the fuel can in the car. I think I actually have a second hose maybe in there. We'll find out. What the fuck else have I got? I've got a couple of bars of soap on me. I'm not even sure why. I'm going to put the spare soap in the dryer again. It's where I store most of my ammo, but soap can be in there too. That's fine. I'll find that later. There's no method to the madness for this, just a heads up. I also have shit that's just in here that's just like all around. I don't even know. I've come home with certain things. I don't really want it to just eat. Yeah, take the carrots. The carrots with me. It's really good. It was the one you made. Yeah, I assumed it was the kimchi you made or whatever. That's why I was asking if it was good, because like I know you put like the effort into making it and shit. I would assume that anything that's like store-bought, like commercial grade kimchi should be good kind of thing. That's why it's one of those things where like I wouldn't ask unless it's like I'd assume that maybe you haven't tried it before. Yeah, eat that tomato paste. Okay, get some fucking vitamins in you. Hey Arrow, welcome in. Amazing that everyone takes their entire canned food cabinet when they get turned into a zombie. What? Everyone takes their entire canned food cabinet when they get turned into a zombie. What do you mean they take their entire food cabinet? I think we've got all my things I want to take with me. What else we need? We put the spare fuel in the Spiffo van. Nope, you come back here. Where the fuck did that go? Hold on. I accidentally typed a letter on my notes and it caused me to scroll downwards. What fucking page am I on there? Yeah, it should be over here. I may have to maximize my thing to see it properly. Oh no, there it is. Alright, so we did the spare fuel in the car. Alright. Well, we should be good to go into town then. If that's the case. I've got like a little bit of food on me. I do want to scavenge for a bit more because we do need more. My car is currently full with mostly parts and I'm pretty sure, let's do a quick double check on that, but I'm pretty sure I put all of my car stuff in here. Pretty certain. We're going to take this one for the drive. So what do we got? We got the gas and the hose, windshield that I've got to find a replacement for. I don't need the plastic bags. I do need the hood for a heavy duty van and another window. Alright, and I just got like miscellaneous bits and pieces. Alright, let's go for a drive while it's still daytime. Whoa, shit. I forgot this thing's fast. Seriously, bare good supplies in houses. I mean, I do find it a bit odd that some houses don't have fridges. I don't know how many people notice that. But, yeah. Well, for some vehicles to spawn without wheels. Playing 42 with mods. I don't know. I don't have any mods, but I haven't... The only cars I've seen that don't have wheels are the ones that are like... Oh, shit. Oop. In the middle of the road that have like a tire pulled off getting replaced. They're the only ones I see that don't have the wheels on them. Kind of thing. Or the burnt out ones. They also don't. But I have stuff now to do stuff with like tires and I'm pretty sure I've like fixed up the air pressure and all my cars like tires and shit. Hold on, I don't want to hit that. There are a couple of cars over there, but they're not vans. I could fix up my taxi with some of that stuff, but I don't want to. Not yet. I have my broken bat down here. I could have taken any other road. Oh, fuck. Of course I booped it. Of course I booped it. I'm not really great at driving. Fucking Zomboid being upside down and fucking backwards. I feel like if I'm going this way, if I'm going north, I can fucking figure it out. But as soon as I'm going downwards or sideways, fuck the arrow keys. I can't do the thing, you know. Also, welcome in. Is it Send Zero? But yeah, those are pretty much like the only kind of cars I've really sort of seen that don't have it. I guess we could keep going down here, but I know that the gas station has. Why did you bonk it? Hold on. I gotta go check the engine. I bonked this like twice. I know that the gas station has a lot. Isometrics are fast motion. Look, I just have the issue with it. Like the game, there's nothing wrong with the game, honestly. You know, I could have taken a new hood and shit, but I probably destroyed that myself. Yeah, no, there is nothing wrong with the game and its ability to drive cars. This is 100% me. If you've seen me play like fucking PUBG or Need for Speed Underground 2, any of those games, you will know that like 90% of my drive style is like rough and tumble, roll the vehicle kind of thing. If it's not rolling, it's probably not being driven properly. I also do like, obviously, the joke of like being Australian and like driving my car upside down. Now this car over here is pristine and I know that, but I'm wondering if like neither of those two, I'm looking for specifically heavy duty vehicles. I could take anything probably, but I want to find more. There should be a lot of zombies in here because it's been a while since I've been in the area. There's a couple of grocery stores in the area. There shouldn't be any decent cars out on the road. There's a lot more zombies than the last time I was in town. Hold on. I don't really want you guys to get in the way of my car. Oh, shit. I wasn't expecting to be able to turn like that. That's cool. Never mind. I'll go down this street then. Oh, there's a van. Hold on. Oh, there's a couple of vans. Hold on. We want in here. And there's a rat. Hold on. And it's smushed. I was trying not to. By the way, running over rats does like a considerable harm to the car. I don't know how many people know that, but yeah. I found that booping the rats on the road. I also fucking ran over a pack of bunnies at one point. That was a thing. That fucked up one of my cars bad. They were just out on the road one early morning, and yeah, it happened. I want to see if I can take. Yeah, you've got some good shit. All right, let me go back to my car. Realistically, I should bring this closer, just for this specific one. I'll go check out that one in a minute. But like, I don't want the car to get stuck over there. Come on, hold on. Fuck this. I have a lot of problems with getting her in the cars. There we go. Park you over here. Don't you sigh at me. Alright, so we are looking for a windshield and this guy's like side. We're also looking for a hood. Someone's got a good. Wait. Before I do that, hold on. I forgot to check if I had my tools, but I'm pretty fucking certain I packed them. No, don't do that. Yeah, okay. So it's really weird with like her having like the hard of hearing, by the way. Like everything sounds muffled to me. I think that's like on purpose, but still I'm gonna have to get rid of these two because I don't want any sneaky surprises. I could use my bat, but I want to prolong its usage if I can. There's also a police station in town. I just want to try to see if I can take the door off the hinges. Because last time I was in town, I didn't have the tools for it, and I couldn't do it. Alright, come on, you two. I don't know where the hell you come from. Maybe the bakery? That would make sense. It's so weird having the hard of hearing, by the way. Like, it's not a problem, but it's just strange. Sorry. Like, I kind of like I like the high thirst, honestly. That was like a good kind of annoying sort of trait to have to deal with. Now, this is a good hood. I would like it. There's also a really good gas tank too, which I would like to see if I could take. I'm trying to get the replacement parts to bring the cars that I have back home up to as good a condition as I possibly can while I have somebody that currently has the mechanic trait. Because my people don't stay alive for a super hugely long amount of time, but I also fully randomize my person, so I don't get to choose if I get to be mechanic or have like particular skills or anything like that. I don't get that choice with how I'm playing and stuff. So yeah, now we've got one, and she's like, I think she's a level 4 now. Yeah, 4. So I got to get her electrical skills up, and then we could do some hot wiring later, maybe. It's also taking very minor damage. I'm guessing that was from carrying that stuff. Although, if I've got the space to just throw the chips in there. There we go. I'm going to have to source water around here too sometime. Now, I just wanted to check if this had a good... I do want to take the fuel thing from it, but... I also got to look at taking the, like, suspensions and stuff. Hey, Azula. Azula's my cat. She's come to join us. She's eyeing up her fuzzy donut to lay in. Becoming mush. What was that? What did I got more sneaking. I thought I just got sneaking, though. No, I got light-footed. That's good. Although, I think that means that I'm near zombies. So, we'll see. Oh, Azula, have you got to very delicately press against that fucking soft fuzzy donut thing? She's like, she's kneading it, but she's kneading it ever so gently. Oh, I gotta pat her. There we go. Alright, Azula has been patted. I don't know if I can fit the fuel container in here. I may have to sit that somewhere in the car. Mind you, I do have like a little bit of space. I want to get into... I could probably only get into that one at the moment. This particular trip into town is exclusively just to get car parts. After that, I don't know. We'll see. What have we got? We got a hood. What did I drop then? I'll have to have a look. We got a fuel can. I already got the hood. That one's a heavy duty crappy hood. So what did I put out on the ground then? It must have been a different kind of one. Let's put that in. I've got to get front window and stuff. The other thing too is I may have to hold on to some of it myself. Why are you hot now? Also, we're low on fuel in this car, so... Oh, it should be warm because of the, all the winter shit she's got on her versus being outside. Okay, so what did I drop? It was a standard vehicle. Okay. So I still need a standard vehicle. There is one. There's 2. Okay. I don't know how I feel about these guys getting closer, but I'm gonna need to grab the fuel can out of here. I'll have to go all the way back around and hop in because I'm pretty sure these ones are empty, but we'll see. Yeah, just hop back in for a hot minute. Let's see if we can grab the... That's still mostly full. Okay, you know what? That's okay. Maybe the Spiffo van didn't need as much, or I disrupted it. One of the two. But this car does actively need fuel, and I do have a zombie that's just down here. So just gotta keep an eye on that. Come on. Don't take too long. Don't take too long, or turn around soon. Zit was last seen here. I don't want a surprise. I don't require the gut punch that is a fucking zombie sneaking up on me. No, Azula's mush. I gotta pat the sweet kitty. Alright, hold on. Okay, it stayed at a distance. As well as just being very adorable right now, and she requires pats, so... let me see if this other car maybe has any fuel. I'm guessing not. What else have you got that I could take? We've got the hood, the gas can. I do want to try to get some fuel around town. I don't think I need a new muffler or a rear windshield. I could probably do with one of these since it's just good condition, but I don't think we've got that much like capacity in the car. I've got... Does this... I'm guessing that it's locked to which side it is. But yeah, I've got to get a new window. I'm going to make sure I'll try to take the right fucking window. I don't think it's... I think it's this side of the car I want. So, I'll just grab out my bat. Go take a quick looky-loo at this one. There's a few zombies around, but there isn't too many. Which is kind of good. I like this color car. It's kind of nice. I remember seeing this originally and was like, oh, this is really pretty. I don't come across like too many like really nice sort of colored cars. A lot of them are just like the generics. You have a hood I could take too. I wonder if you're a heavy duty hood or a standard hood. I'd imagine that that's probably heavy duty, although I always have use for that. And as for brakes, like I definitely could do with that suspension. I can't uninstall it. Right tire needs to be uninstalled. Okay, that's fair. I've got a half decent engine too. You don't have the window that I want though. You have fuel. You got a little bit of fuel. And I forgot to take the radio out of the other one to do some electrical stuff. But if that's the case, I could take a tire off this. Can I uninstall? Well, I got the jack and stuff in the car. I wonder if this counts as, hold on, just a hood? If it's just a hood, I'll just take the hood. I'll see what it says in my inventory. Because I don't mind having a spare one of these. There's a very good chance I'm going to boot the car into something and need it. So, cool. Okay, what do you say you are? You're also heavy duty. Okay, so maybe... I don't want to reinstall it, but it's not super ideal to have two of those. I'm going to have issues with space in this car. But it does look like this car park's going to probably afford me everything I need. With the exception of fixing up the white car that I brought down, obviously. So, let's see. I got to get a windshield and a front window. It doesn't specify which one it is, so maybe we're okay with that. Yeah, let's see if I can fit this into one of these seats. Oh, there we go. Driver's seat. As long as driver's seat isn't full of shit so I can get into it, that's good. So I need a heavy duty windshield, a normal hood, and a front heavy duty vehicle window. Okay. Alright, well, let me back out. It's also getting dark, which is not ideal. I've looted the pharmacy. I don't think I've been in the Spiffo place. There is one more car up here, and then there's this one down here. I think that one's got the good hood. Let's take a quick look. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, I want to take your fuel. It's only 10%, but it could be the difference we need. So let's do that. Take that fuel. I think there's another grocery store maybe there, give or take. So, worst case scenario is I can always go to that. I don't super love the lack of visibility on the corner here. And a lot of rats in that building. There's also a lot of ketchup I could take. My person's mostly been drinking like sauce and oil. Majorly oil. That's not a good hood. That is a good engine though. That's also another good gas like fuel thing. Or just a standard door. Standard windshield. I'm pretty sure I need a better windshield, like a non-standard one. What else have you got? You got a radio I can take out. I can uninstall that in the car. I mean, I can go sit and like pull that apart in the car. I don't want to do... I forgot to check if it's got fuel, but there's a faster way. Yep, no. It doesn't have fuel. Let's go... What is this? It's a crack. It's okay. Let's go quickly check on this one. Behind the laundromat. I'm hoping maybe it has an okay wood. As for windshields, I don't think the other ones had good windshields. Like, a windshield is better than nothing. Holy damn.